Angry guy here. Passport sisters are struggling to find men and keep men as passport bros thrive. Passport sisters are struggling to find men and keep men as passport bros thrive. It should be a shock for you guys, but I know you want to see the video, so I'll just jump right into it.
I've had several guys come to me and ask me how I feel about the passport bros. And at first, I
So
didn't know what they were talking about. So I had to do my little research. And after reading about it or, watching a couple videos, to me, it's a couple guys, a few guys that's out here going to other countries and deciding they want to get a wife because the American woman or black woman, we aren't submissive and all that, blah, blah, blah. And at first I was like, oh, okay. But then after thinking about it,
So what you
I'm
thought?
gonna be a passport sister.
You serious?
So instead of assessing it like she was supposed to and saying, you know what, maybe I need to find out what the men that I want for me, or maybe Western women are the problem, modern women like myself. No, instead, if you can't beat them, stalk them, act like them, research them, and then get a passport and try to have the same success, since the same men in your own country don't want you, even though you probably claim to not want them. But now you want to get on the bandwagon. Good luck. This is absolutely crazy, bro. They just keep stalking us. They just keep stealing our style. They just keep just copying us because this is what women do. They're hive-minded.
Guys, I was going to talk a lot about this, that a lot of women are going to begin following men overseas. They're going to follow them to the Philippines. They're going to follow them to Thailand. They're going to follow them to other countries. They're going to follow them to the DR, and they're going to say that they're going to get themselves a man from overseas. And you're seeing more of that happen now, where these women calling themselves the passport sisters are going overseas, and they're not finding that success because they can't find men that can make that the amount of money that they're looking for. All right. And some of them are like trying to like play games. They're like, okay, well, I'll take a man that makes less money than me, but I wear the pants. I am the boss, and you're gonna do what I say. You're basically my Chad, and you're gonna obey me. And these men are putting them in check. Like, listen, it's not gonna happen like that. All right, it's not gonna happen like that.
They don't come up with anything of their own. They have no business of their own. So they mind men's business, as I always say.
One thing that we know that they used to talk about in the MGTOW community is the fact that women copy men, and that's something that continues to happen. Women are very good at mimicking.
But man, this is wild. Let's keep going. Sheesh.
Please.
Yep. I've been dating off and on for about 4 years now, and 5 years, and this shit is for the birds. So I'm gonna go over there. I'm just because I don't want to be out here 10, 15, 20 years single. So I'm gonna go over there to the Dominican Republic or Brazil or somewhere and go ahead
Didn't
and
I tell you? Dominican Republic, or Brazil. And you know what's funny about that? The, the men in Dominican Republic don't have that kind of money for y'all. But in Brazil, they don't have that kind of money for y'all. And they also don't tolerate disrespect. The way that these women talk to men here in America, they don't tolerate that out there. That type you cannot say those types of things. You cannot run your mouth and be disrespectful and all. Like, there are consequences. This is not your like, you don't go to another man's country and try that there. You don't have those same protections in place.
now find me a husband, someone who appreciate my American privilege. I think the difference is I'm gonna know that they know, and they know that I know that they just here for my American privilege and
Wow. So they're basically trying to label it like this, that if you're with me, it's because I'm an American and because of all the benefits that I offer as an American and all the things that I can do for you as an American, and that's really how it is. I mean, my goodness. And imagine if men, when men say things like this, women basically say that's terrible. but they're putting it out there like, you're just with me because I'm an American and all the things that come with that. So you should like me because I'm an American. Like, really, really, like, that is just terrible. And it's like, it's so crazy because they say that we're going to these countries and taking advantage of foreign women who don't have anything, but they're going to these foreign countries and literally saying outright that they're taking advantage of men who are poor. Wow. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, never miss another video again. Like the video, because when you like the video, it tells YouTube that you want to see more of my videos, and they'll show you more of my videos. This is crazy. These passport sisters are literally just running wild, and they think they're going to do whatever they want, and they think they're going to go over there and tell the men that, listen, I'm the man in the relationship. I wear the pants in the relationship. I have the money. You're going to do what I say, and you're really just here to give me children and take care and do the housework and stuff and so forth and look pretty, and I'll throw a few dollars, I'll throw a few bones your way, and that's really how it's gonna be. And then when I'm finished with you, I'll send you back to your country. Like, this is what they're planning. It sounds really, really bad. And these men from these countries are letting them know that they're not gonna have it. They're not going to let these women strip them of their masculinity and of their dignity, and they're not going to be in relationships with them. And these sisters seem to think that they can go and do whatever they want because they're American women, and American women are empowered, and American women, they conquered the American man. So now they can go to any country and do the same thing. And they're going to find out that it doesn't work like that. It's because of the laws and the injustices that happen in America, why they're able to get away with this. All right. But American men are going overseas and they're starting new lives, and they're thriving, and they're happy. They're happy, and they're living high quality lives. They're just unimaginable here, because when you live in another country, your money is multiplied by 5. All right. When you live in the Philippines, you multiply that by 5. That $30,000, in the United States, multiply that by 5. Now you're looking at $150,000. All right. That $30,000 is going to have the spending power of $150,000 in another country, or more. Okay, you're going to live like a king. You're going to live like a king. You're going to enjoy things you never thought you could enjoy before, and you're going to meet people who are just chillaxing as well. And everybody has money in their pockets. You're a foreigner, like, everybody has money in their pockets. You have your remote work. Nobody's struggling out there. All right. And you're all laughing at the people back in the States like, ha, 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 ha. Too bad for y'all. Too bad for y'all. That's exactly what it is. That's really what it is. I mean, guys, I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for what's happening. And it's like crazy that these women, like I said, they have this whole soft girl life right now. They're trying to live, which is basically as the age of the strong woman comes to an end, they're trying to transition into soft girl life, the soft girl era. And it's not going to happen. You guys, you go watch all these women walking around looking like they're from Fox and Friends, wearing, conservative, feminine attire. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Like, you ask questions like, what's your body count? And they're like, what's that? Do you mean in video games? Yeah, I play video. Yeah, I like to play some video games too. Like, you're talking about like Halo, talking about like Doom, like, yeah, I drop bodies in there. I'm so serious. Like, yo, you gonna ask them what's your body count, and they ask you, oh, do you mean like in Halo or Doom? Because they're not going to, they're gonna completely deviate. Like they don't know what you're talking about. All right, like they don't know what you're talking about. Like you're saying, when you're like, listen, no, I'm talking about how many dudes you've been with. Oh, no, I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin. I'm a Christian. We don't do that. And I'm waiting for the right guy. You're like, you're 37 years old, and you're telling me you've never. Nope, never. Lo and behold, you find out, like, wait a minute, you've been in a relationship with so and so. You are definitely not. Oh, no, you're talking about the person I used to be. You're talking about Janet. Now I'm Jane. All right, Jeanette used to do those things, and Jeanette is no longer here because the blood of Jesus took Jeanette away, and now I am Jane, and I am born again, and I am made new in the image of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. So no man can lay their lying tongue upon me, because God has washed that away, and I am now reborn with the blood of Christ, with the blood of Christ. All right. So I am a new person, and that old person is gone, and you will respect me. Or I will leave and find someone who respects me for who I am, which is a child of God and a pure being for change and love upon this earth. And this was just like thinking, like, man, forget this. I'm going to the Philippines. And that's really what it's supposed to be. Why are you having a conversation with her for? You know you should not. Bro, you try to take the easy way out. Listen to me. Get your money up and get your passport and go to the Philippines and expedite it. Expedite it. Guys, if you're enjoying these videos, if you enjoy what I do, if you like this, let me know. Support the channel. Support the channel. Drop some cash via Cash App, or PayPal to say, hey, Angry, you're doing a good job. We love you, and we want you to keep on going. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. The passport sisters are struggling to find men and keep men as passport bros thrive. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. Just remember that all roads lead to MWA. I'm walking away. And cheers.